Good morning. This is Jim from Don't Call Me a Vegan. I actually have a copy of my book here today. And I'm just back from my ride in the desert. I'm out here in Tucson, Arizona, hunkering down still. And what I have is a pot of boiling water here. I've got maybe half to 3/4 of an inch in there. And what I've done is I bought some beautiful organic beets, red beets with the leaves on it. I picked the bunch that has the best looking greens, because that's what I'm cooking right now is just the greens. And it's good. They're going to cook pretty quick. I basically separate. I've washed them really good. I'm basically going to steam them. And you don't need a steamer to do this. Just get a pan with half an inch of water or 3/4 of an inch or whatever, and then you just cover them up and you cook them for about 5 minutes. And the question is, why am I doing that? Well, one, they taste fantastic. I mean, if you like spinach, steamed spinach, this is the best tasting spinach you're ever going to have. And so in about 5 minutes, and then the other reason is there's a gentleman from the Cleveland Clinic, Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, who has clinically proven that he can, by changing your diet or helping you to change your diet, reverse the effects of atherosclerosis, which atherosclerosis, hard for me to say sometimes, is really the root disease behind heart disease, stroke, erectile dysfunction, anything that messes with your cardiovascular system, because it's the damage of the endothelium, which is the one cell thick lining of your entire cardiovascular system. And basically, by eating greens, for one, he gets you off of processed foods, he gets you off of animal products, eating whole food, plant-based, and then 5 times a day he wants you to take a fistful of greens, dark leafy greens, boil them for 5 minutes and consume them. And what it does is it increases the nitric oxide in your blood, which is like the repair. It repairs the endothelium so that your cardiovascular system can heal. And let's face it, most of us, like me, I was a junk food junkie. I was carnivore. I mean, I you name it, I ate it. I was a cheeseaholic, and I probably had, or still probably have, some damage to my endothelium. Well, this is his prescription, and he has clinically shown reversing the results of that. And I've actually personally met people who have gone through his program. And one gentleman from Oklahoma City, he was 65 years old. He couldn't walk across the room without chest pain. After going through Dr. Esselstyn's program and adopting eating greens 5 times a day, plus giving up all the sugar, oil, salt, all the bad stuff that damages us, he's now 70 years old and he can walk 10 miles. And I'm not kidding. And I'm just story after story after story of people that Dr. Esselstyn has helped. And I will link some videos of Dr. Esselstyn down in the description below. But this is just easy peasy. You get these things cooking, and you're really just steaming them because there's not a whole lot of water in here. And in a few minutes, we're going to have some really, really good tasting spinach, essentially. I mean, and Dr. Esselstyn, it doesn't have to be spinach. Kale, there's other dark leafy greens that also, actually, kale's probably the best one, but there's lots of wonderful Swiss chard, lots of great dark leafy greens that you can do this with, just depending on your taste. And we're almost done. It won't take much longer. And what this does is it starts a chemical process. So basically the boiling or the steaming like this for 4 or 5 minutes starts to break down the cell walls. And then when you chew them real good and mix them with saliva, that starts the chemical process that then your body then eventually turns into nitric oxide in your bloodstream. And just here's a interesting thing. That's basically the same way that Cialis works, the erectile dysfunction medicine. It creates nitric oxide in your bloodstream to improve your blood flow. And so we're almost done here. And I really appreciate you watching these videos, and I'm doing them from the heart. That's why I wrote this book. And I recommend, if you want to see this book, go onto Kindle, download it. It's $3.99. not a whole lot of money, but then it has links on all sorts of subjects that you can quickly get to videos. And then on those videos, you can click on those to get to the actual science, because there's so much fake science out there. So here we have it. So it's really good looking stuff. I like the stalks. You can trim those off if you want, but basically in a few minutes you've got just really, really tasty, essentially steamed greens. Turn off the heat here and enjoy. And so I will have this in the refrigerator. I'll probably eat a third of this morning, and then I'll have the other 2/3 at different times during the day, just to continue to repair my endothelium. So that's it. I'm Jim from Don't Call Me a Vegan. I really appreciate you watching, and you know, it just feels so good to be healthy. I was out riding my bicycle about 5 miles this morning. I came in to do this video. It's super sunny here in Tucson right now, so I got to be careful because I have red hair. But I will be back out there on the trails again this evening when the sun is setting. Anyway, please subscribe if you don't mind, and hit thumbs up. I really appreciate the support. Take care now.